Where the hell are you?
You told me we were filming down here.
Oh. That's a good point.
You want to stand in that corner instead, and or no one can see me, and you just shout.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
Hi, we're Joe and Lisa. This is Natty Talks. You can't see me.
My bad, dude. Hey, hey, check this out. This is a all wood cabin. Down here on the river. And I know the guy selling it, he's putting it on the market here soon. So if you're looking for something like this to live in.
Oh, this isn't the surprise you didn't buy this for me?
No, sorry.
Damn it.
My bad.
It's fine, it's not the Smokies.
But it feels like you're in it, doesn't it?
It does.
And yeah, so if you're all looking for something like this to live in, river, Cincinnati's down the road, perfect place.
It is. Get a little getaway.
Brick ceiling, wood burning stove.
It is a wood ceiling. There is a brick.
I'm sorry. Brick chimney, wood burning stove. There's a master bedroom and a bathroom up here. You got the loft. Great for parties.
Yeah. I'm glad you have pants on. You're not a woman.
I wish I had pants on. I mean, I am literally bleeding in this house. I hit my head on the chandelier that you're about to see at least 10 times so far.
I mean, they can already see the chandelier. But
Oh, can they? That's
yeah,
good.
you might be able to see the top of my head, but I don't know.
Yeah, look at this place. Oh, there we go.
This is gonna bug me. This is crooked.
It's broke, don't worry.
Oh, okay. That just adds character to that.
Yeah, that has to be fixed. Anywho, yeah, we're down here filming in long cabins.
Yep.
But yeah, if you're interested in something like this, hit us up. It's going on the market soon.
You know what we should have done? We should have done hammocks.
Oh, dang it. Anyways.
We'll do that for the next episode.
That's the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're living in this world we're living in. It's been pretty wild lately. So yeah, here we are.
Yeah, it's been fun.
It's been a wild one. It's been a crazy one.
Uh-huh.
So we were talking the other day, and I think this is an observation that I think needs to be said.
Yeah.
Because I know that probably most people haven't put it down like this, like when I mentioned things to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm just letting you know. Now this goes for guys and women, but it's not just, it's just that we were talking to each other about things.
Correct.
I know this because I am in my 30s and I have lived in my 30s, so I know that the 30s are great for a man. But when I first met you,
Correct.
when I first met you, I said something and you were like, no.
I was like, don't speak that over me.
Right. And I was like, I'm not speaking anything over you. I'm just telling you how it is.
I didn't believe you.
And you didn't believe me.
I didn't want to believe you.
You didn't want to believe me. So I don't have to say it. What did I tell you?
Your early 30s suck.
Yep. They do. Mm-hmm. And not just because life in general sucks.
Correct.
Life doesn't really suck. It's
the way it goes.
the way it goes. But something that I have observed over my course of years of living and the women I've dated, the women I've known, it's almost measurable to the T.
Okay.
And that's observation of many women. And not only observation in my personal thing that I've seen, but also observation from people what they've said over the course of their life and things like that. Which led us to have the conversation we had the other day. Because I felt like it was something that we should talk about as just human beings.
Yeah. We've talked about it a few times.
Yes, but since we are doing better with people who are watching this and listening, we're going to have the kind of episode where it's not like the life motivation ones where we were like walking down through the list of things for different variations. This is just life observation by a single man in his 30s. And since we were talking, about women, you and Lexi have talked about women. We have talked about women and the interactions between men and women, like we did last time with Jake. And I guess we're going to have the kind of conversation that I hope is not thinking that we're portraying this in a wrong way. This is informational.
Yes.
And I don't believe that people who are just trying to make money off of people that if they get better, they don't make money anymore. But this is real life. So if they're not speaking this, then what are they doing? Because
Correct.
this should be known.
Should be known, and we've already documented part of it in an episode.
Should be known.
Should be known, yes.
I feel like a lot of people don't realize this. So we're going to walk through it.
And it was my idea, so you can't give Joe shit.
Thank you.
You're
It was
welcome.
her idea to do this episode.
Because, like I said, we've already documented part of it.
Yep. And I'm down to talk about this because not that I think women are a beautiful creature on this earth. They are the most beautiful creation put here on this earth by God himself.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
I love women. And that's why we're going to have this conversation.
Exactly.
So, let's walk through it. When we first met, I literally told you, because I think you had turned
30.
right before we met each other.
Yeah, so we met like in,
We met in March.
well, we met in January. My birthday is in
Well,
February.
yes, but we really-
the first time we hung out was in March, yes. So it was
Yes.
just after I turned 30.
Yeah. So, you were in your 30s,
Literally a month after.
and you were in your 30s, and life was going pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. So one of the first conversations we ever had with each other that I think royally pissed you off was I said, hey, make sure you enjoy the time you have right now because your 30s are going to suck
Yeah.
and it's coming soon.
Yeah. Because you said that, and I was like, no.
Right.
Like, I just turned 30 and my life is starting.
So we're not going to say where we're getting to, but
No.
let's go with your 30s. How was your 30s? Like, just go over how your 30s was as a year.
Felt like it went really well because I had just started a new job at the end of 2022. So I had just started a new job. So my sister and I got season tickets for the Bengals. So for most of 2023, it was great because I had things to look forward to. Life was good, starting new friendships,
Yeah.
growing a new community, and it was blissful.
Good. We met when you turned 30. And then I had moved back up here, and we had a blast. When I first.
Very short window.
A very short window. We had a blast for a very short time period. And that's when like we took me. Well, when I first moved back. How was I doing?
Not great.
Not great.
No, for the first month, you pretty much just stayed inside to yourself. I had to kind of force you to do
Just
some
laying
things.
in bed
Yeah.
for a month straight. Like I was just shot.
Yep.
And the reason why I was shot was because of what I had just been through in Nashville.
Correct.
And how that all went.
And I understand that you needed that, but I was like, no,
Yeah.
you still need to kind of do life.
Yeah, so you were forcing me to do stuff, which was
Correct.
awesome because I think that was your first one too, right? The FCC game?
Well, we went to Incubus first.
Yeah, so we went to Incubus at the Brady Center, which was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. So I finally got out of bed, and I went and I walked into the Reds offices and said, "Hi, how are you doing? I used to make a lot of money, and now I make zero. So give me a job." And they were like, "Here's my card. Email us." So like, yeah. So I went and I stopped over there, and I had gone and I did the interview portion, and I came back out. Huh?
So you were the best dressed person.
I was the best dressed person at that interview.
I know.
I was
You sent
literally.
me your shoes.
I was like, I remember I texted you and went, "I am the only person here who is dressed nicely."
Yeah.
And like, everybody was like, "Wow, look at you, man." And I was like, "I know, look at you."
Yeah.
Like, come on, guys.
So then you're like, I'm hungry, meet me down here. And we went to eat. And then you're like, oh, there's an
Yep.
Incubus concert. Let's go.
Well, it was funny because we were sitting at Jefferson Social, and I kept hearing Incubus, and I went, "Why do they keep playing Incubus songs?" And I finally went, "Oh, that concert!"
Yeah.
And I wanted to go, and I was like, "You know what? I don't even care. We're going."
Yeah.
Went back, changed, went down, came back. Awesome show.
So that was the beginning of August. Beginning of September was our first FCC game.
Yep, went to FCC game, which was awesome. That was the first time ever in the Bailey, and my first ever game, and I was blown away.
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy crap!" I looked
Like,
at,
it's hot, but I don't care. It's fine.
I literally 2 minutes goes by in the game, and I look at her and I went, "Every fucking time we can get tickets to this, we're going." Like, I was like, "This is awesome," and yeah, man, it was just
Driving home that night was fun.
It was just such a good
Yeah.
time in life.
Correct. And then the Bengal season started.
Yep, Bengal season started. And they were playing well.
Yeah.
That's when they were still playing good. That was the season that Burrow got hurt. But
Yes.
which one was that?
That was the one where we literally went and watched it somewhere, and then we had to go eat dessert because we were sad.
Yes. I, in my personal life, got into one of my favorite experiences I've ever had in my life. I got into a relationship that I gratefully enjoyed. So our lives
We're going great.
started going great.
Yep.
And then what happened at 31?
Well, I was gonna say January of 24, we went up to Detroit, and that was good. And then literally a week before my 31st birthday, my best friend unexpectedly died.
Yep. Yep. And what's crazy is I was in Detroit when you call me or text me.
I called you.
Call me. You called me and you were like, I don't remember exactly what you said.
I've never needed anybody in my life, and I need you right now.
Yep. And I could tell by your tone what was going on. And I was getting ready to leave Detroit, and I said, I will be there in what,
3 hours.
3 hours?
I was like, you're at least 5 hours away.
I was like, I'll be there in 3.
Like, okay.
I got there, I think, in 2 hours and 57 minutes, but he was
Something like
counting.
that. That entire day, for the most part, is very a blur to me. The
Yeah.
only part I slightly remember is kind of watching the halftime Super Bowl, but that was because I was a little up there. And
Yeah. And the thing about it was, not only was I in a whole nother state, I drove down as fast as possible, not caring about anything. And I still had to keep going because I had to get down south.
Correct.
And didn't matter. We took a walk, kind of just sat around for a minute. I went, okay,
are you good enough
Are
that
you
I can
good?
leave? Yeah.
yeah, and went on my way. And I didn't tell you this at the time, but I was like, here it goes. That's when I knew.
Yeah.
I was like, yep, here it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then a week after my birthday, the place that I was going to church at had something happen. So that was another just hit to life, because community is a big thing for me, and biblical, well, not biblical, like, yeah, I guess, okay, church community, biblical community is very important to me. So for that to then take a blow, it's like, cool, I got nobody.
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
And then I got bronchitis in March.
Yep.
I don't think anything happened in April, but I don't
Yep.
know. No, yes, shit happened in April too.
Yep.
Don't worry, I don't want to talk about that one.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Me, the great relationship I was in ended, and see, this is me, because I'm not the kind of person that is taking shots at another human being that I loved at one point. So
Correct.
I still do love in some way.
Right.
So I'm not going to talk bad about this person. Me and her knew mutually that it wasn't going well, and I don't blame her. And I understood and everything like that. Still didn't mean I didn't take it hard.
Correct.
Still took it hard, but
It's still a heartbreak.
yep. And it was just like, okay. And I don't know if I ever told you, but I was in her house, and I had gotten off the phone with you, and I think I got off the phone with my grandmother, and I was getting ready to leave, and I stood in the kitchen, and I just started crying, and I was like yelling, "I hate this." Yeah. I don't know if I ever told you that.
No, I don't think you did.
No. I was literally just standing there like, I hate this. And, came back up. I thought life was starting to go great. Yep. We also did the Cincy hat event.
Correct.
Yep. Because that
We
was,
went to Reds opening day.
yeah.
You started working just full force with the Reds.
Yeah. The person that I broke up with came back. And life seemed pretty good.
Yeah.
Life seemed pretty good. We're at 31.
Yeah, the summer was great. And then I think August came around, and my job started being shit, which kind of sucked.
And this is something that this was a hard conversation for both of us.
Yeah.
Because you were telling me what was going on at your job. And I went, oh, I know what's going on here. Not because I'm being a smartass, not because
No.
talking about how you work in your professional life, like nothing about that.
Correct.
I literally was like, hey, you need to get out of there. And you did not like it.
No.
No, you did
I
not.
was like, I can't just up and leave my job, Joe. I've got to try and find something. Yes, they just randomly fired my old manager and they've put someone else new in, but maybe I should give this new person a slight chance and see where it goes. Give it a month and then I'll decide.
Yep. And this is when I said, okay, you'll find out. You'll find out. I wasn't saying that because I was being an ass and being
you
like
weren't
whatever.
right.
I was saying that because on a business structure, that is a move you make
Correct.
when you're trying to liquidate the company.
Correct.
So I was like, get out now.
Yeah.
And you were like, no, I'm going to hang out for a minute. I went, here we go.
Yeah. Yep.
So after a few months of that, you finally, after calling me and crying about your job,
Correct.
and I was like, yep, I know. You want me to tell you what's going to come next? And I think I kept doing that too. I think I was like, this is what's going to happen
I'm
next.
like, no, not unless it's positive. I don't want to hear it.
This is going to happen next. Here you go. And you call me, oh my God, this happened. And I'm like, I know.
I told you.
I told you.
Uh-huh.
My summer was fantastic that summer.
Yeah.
That was probably the greatest summer I've ever had in my entire life. And not only was it the greatest summer I've ever had in my entire life, it was the greatest experience I've had with another human being that I am in a relationship my
Right.
entire life. I've never had that kind of experience, and you know, I loved this person. So like, you know, you love somebody when you still love them, right? Like even after anything, like that's when you know.
Correct.
You know.
Not that I want to backtrack because I'm a woman and I want to backtrack and say something else. But April was a lot for me emotionally because of a few different things. It was an awakening of my mind as well as taking a step in my own emotional health as well too.
Yep.
That is all I will say about
Yep.
April, May, whatever that was.
Yep. I got a job
You did.
that I loved.
And that wasn't bad too, because I took a family vacation. We haven't taken a family vacation in years. And
Yeah,
that was great
you went
and
on
stuff like
vacation?
that, so yeah.
Yeah, life seemed to be good.
A little bit of August, September got a little bumpy with community again, but it's like,
Yeah.
all right, whatever. I've already been down this road. I ain't gonna do it again,
whatever,
kind of
it's
thing.
Okay.
It's like whatever. Found a new job, but did not start it till this year. But found a new job in December.
Yep. And which is fantastic. That is a great spot.
That job is a blessing.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing in life. It's always a blessing when you find a good place to be.
Correct. I'm very thankful.
Oh, the thought just hit me. I'm not saying that because I know that you all watch this. I'm saying that because genuinely it's nice to hear my friend be treated well at the place that she is spending her time.
That makes me money.
Yes. That makes me happy as her friend. So I
Correct.
greatly appreciate your company and I greatly appreciate all they do because
By that point, December, Bengals are kind of sucking, but we're still holding on. Yeah. We're like, we got this.
Yeah.
We won the last home game.
and we had a good New Year's.
Yeah. Well, we won the last home game.
Yeah.
3 days later, so I'd left my old job. Had a week before I start my new job. So I was like, okay, I have a week off. I'm gonna just do a bunch of stuff around the house. I'm gonna get organized and I'm gonna get my life on track.
Yeah.
3 days after the Bengals game, I go and break my freaking wrist. Not break
Well, that
and
wasn't
shatter.
that one, was it?
Yes.
No, that was 2 years ago.
No. I'm 32. We're talking about 31. Are you trying to age me by a year?
No, it's just a whole year of my life just skipped by.
No, so yeah, the Bengals
Hold
win.
on,
3
hold
days
on.
later, I break my wrist.
You're right. Also, right before December, that's when my relationship ended.
I lost some friendships that I
Yeah.
held dearly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you went on that ride with me. Which I don't really want to go into for my own personal reasons, but this is why I always tell women, be kind and gentle with the man in your life who loves you,
Correct.
because goodness. Yeah. So I wasn't done yet, because the reason why I said, wait, that wasn't so anyways, in the last Bengals game, I had myself a medical emergency, which I have never experienced before in my life. This is also when I started having panic attacks. And they were awful. And in the last Bengals game, when the stupid punter for the Broncos kicked the ball to the Bengals receiver, when he caught it, he got drilled, which is a flag. That's always a flag.
Yes.
So I went, what the? And then my heart just went, oh, we're done.
Yeah.
And to the people that sit next to us in the stadium, I said this to the guy's wife, and his son was there, and I said, hey, is he going to come back to a game or anything? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And I was like, I need to talk to him about something, and it's important. And she went, oh God, what did he do? And I was like, that man saved my life. Mm-hmm. And she was like, oh. And I was like, seriously, I would, next time he's here, or if I don't see him now because
right.
the Bengals, just let him know that. And then 3 days later, you break your wrist.
Break my wrist. Tried to call you, you didn't answer. Tried to call you again, you didn't answer.
I was at the gym.
I know, and we had just gotten off the phone.
Just got off the phone.
We had literally just gotten off the phone.
Jeez.
Not even 15 minutes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's all it took.
I'm terrible. But
Yeah.
my sister was able to get me to where I was going.
Yeah.
It was fine. So this is what also sucked with that. So like I said, I just left a job. Mm-hmm. I'm about to start a new job. Mm-hmm. Holiday week, literally holiday week. So I go to urgent care, and they're like, yeah, the way it's broken, we're worried about your circulation. Go to Ortho Cincy. I was like, cool.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, we're going to rewrap that, and let's try to get you in with somebody tomorrow. And that was New Year's Eve. That appointment got canceled. They didn't give me any type of medication, so I was like, cool, I'm going to the ER to get medication. But then in that time, I was like, shit, I don't think I have fucking insurance.
Yeah.
And I have to see a hand specialist. Oh my fucking God, Lisa, you dumbass, for breaking your wrist. This is a perfect week to break your wrist.
Yep.
My insurance covered till the end of the year, but with my new job, it didn't start till my first day. My first day was the day I had to get surgery. So they're like, well, we can just push you back. But I was like, no. Like, can I just like go to orientation and then go to my surgery? Like, oh yeah, that's fine. It's also, we had really bad snow.
Yep.
So 31 really sucked because it was just a lot mentally. And then at the tail end, physically,
Yep.
I had to fucking heal myself.
Yeah.
Well, heal.
I was having my own ride that I don't want to go into. And
This episode isn't about you.
I know. I'm playing into this.
I know.
And the reason why I said you were on that ride is you were listening to another human being go through that. And
Correct. But that is because you honored me on my ride and what I was
Yep.
dealing with.
Yep.
So it only made sense to repay that favor.
Yeah. Because I told you to leave.
Yes, you did many times.
I told you to leave. I was like, just leave. Just go. I don't want you to come down here with me.
Many times I would angrily call you back and be like, I'm not fucking leaving. It seems that's just, I don't like to like be firm like that, but I know like with men you have to be more firm. And I would be like, no, I'm not fucking leaving. Stop fucking saying that.
Yeah,
And you're like,
yeah,
stop cussing at me. Well,
Yeah.
trying to get my point across.
Yeah. I'm glad you didn't leave. This is why I say people don't understand. They're not on that level of humanness
Correct.
that they can just have this type of relationship, because it's like,
Correct.
dude, I've said this to people, I'm like, if it wasn't for Lisa, I wouldn't be here.
And it is the same for me. If Joe was not here, I wouldn't be completely lost, but I would not be where I'm at today.
Yeah. I'm glad I've been around, because with the way our world is, I feel like I'm like, yeah, this is, this, and there's things that I know that I haven't said to you, but like, because I just kind of like, it's like Charlie the other day. I was like, hey, do not watch the video.
Correct.
And I wasn't saying that to be mean. I was saying that to protect you,
Correct.
because I didn't want you to see it.
Correct. Part of my brain was like, but I want to see it. And then my brain was like, no, you don't. Listen to your protection.
Yes.
Because you were not the only person who told me that.
Yep. It's like, listen.
Yes.
Yeah, so
this year.
how have you been doing?
32's not been great.
I know.
I mean, a new job's been great, which is fantastic. Slowly started to find another community, which is great. But mentally, it has been a battle, and it is
Yes.
extremely frustrating.
Yes.
Because I've dealt with this in the past, and I'm like, I know how to deal with this. No, I fucking don't. I mean, I do, but it is at a different level than I have ever experienced before.
Yes.
And it's irrational, and that's what pisses me off.
Yes. It's impulsive.
How? I don't think it's impulsive.
Yet.
Don't! I don't need to be spending my money on things I don't need. When you say impulse, that's what makes me think it's like spending.
No.
Okay.
That's not at all. Well, I mean, for some women, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. You're right. That does happen.
Correct.
I'm talking about your emotional
Oh yeah, absolutely. No.
decision
God.
making.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Which is impulsive.
Yes, and I actually already kind of felt that, did that at 31. And I don't regret it, but I'm kind of like, probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So, this is where our conversation's going to go. In my observation of the women I have absolutely cherished and adored on this earth, it's 100% accuracy.
Okay.
And as we were discussing, even with your mom, she openly admitted that she was going through the same thing right around this time.
Right.
And that's not, I'm not saying it could be genetics because you're just women.
Correct.
But I have noticed this. And if you want to break it down with numbers, I just said with 100% accuracy, there has not been a single woman that I have known in my lifetime that hasn't done this. And I'm sure that probably if there's somebody younger than 32, they're going to be like, this guy's an ass. If there's somebody at 32, this might give them an enlightenment of, hey, you're okay. You just got to get through it.
Correct.
For anybody, it usually takes about 2 years, but anybody that's over the age of 32, they probably would look back. Even men would look back and think back on this and say, you know what? You got a good point. Not saying it's always 32. Sometimes it's 31.
I think it depends on where your brain is developed at.
Sometimes it's 33. But it's typically 32 when women go through this.
Okay.
Now, do I know what it is? No, I'm not a woman.
No.
But, you know, just looking at the data, it's just noticeable that women go through this thing where they seem to just shift in their emotional standpoint, in their mental health standpoint, and as I was saying, it is emotional for you, and it's mental.
It's both.
And a lot of times, when you get into a heightened emotional state, your critical thinking goes down.
Yes, it does. Absolutely.
And since you're in a heightened emotional state, your impulsive decision making is irrational.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yes. So if you are in the age range of 32, hear this warning. You need to take a breath and slow yourself down. Because since you're at that state and you're not taking a moment to be calm, I said the word calm,
You did.
to be calm and relaxed and ground yourself, you are going to make an irrational, impulsive decision.
Mm-hmm.
And not just one.
Correct.
You're going to make multiple irrational, impulsive decisions. What typically is the outcome of an impulsive, irrational decision?
Typically not good.
Typically not good for yourself
Correct.
and for the people around you.
Correct. Did I need 6 weighted blankets? No.
You ordered 6?
On accident. I was under no influence.
And I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart because I want other humans to know this.
Absolutely.
Because it's like, hey, this is someone saying it openly out loud for the rest of the human species.
Correct.
I'm not saying you're not going to make impulsive, irrational decisions. I'm not saying you're not going to make mistakes.
Correct.
But what I am saying is that you need to learn how to control it and get through it.
Yes.
Because it will pass.
Yes.
Because if you don't do that, you could make decisions that you regret later in life.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone who loves another person, who's trying to protect them, trying to lead them, it's hurtful when you know this and you watch it happen.
Absolutely.
And this is why we always say there's nothing you can do with somebody's own free will or the choices they make. And that is something that everyone needs to remember when it comes to other people, is that you can't control their own free will and the decisions they make.
You're absolutely correct.
There's nothing you can do about the choice somebody makes.
Correct.
No matter, even if you know the outcome,
Correct.
you can try to stop them.
You can. Or you can just be there while they go through it.
Yes. And this is why I said I need you all to relax and listen to this, because look,
In no shape or form has he attacked me at all.
right, this is not an attack on women. This
No.
is not an attack on decisions women make. This is not an attack on women's mental health and irrational, impulsive decision making.
No, because men do it too.
Yes. This is another human being speaking to human beings saying, hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
It is okay. What is not okay is how you behave during and afterwards. Because when you start going through it and you start behaving in an irrational way, typically you're making decisions that not only hurt other people, but it hurts you. You may not think it does at the time.
In the moment, no.
But you will. You will definitely not like the decisions you've made if you're not handling this correctly.
Correct.
And I'm saying that in a personal level for somebody.
Yes.
Like you need to know this. Because when it starts happening, see, like the thing is if you haven't gone through this yet, this is you're probably thinking we're nuts.
Yeah.
Like these people are crazy.
Yeah. But that's the thing. You and I have both experienced it. I have not experienced it as much as you, but we have watched each other go through it.
Yes.
There have been plenty of times I wanted to shake you and be like, what the fuck are you doing?
I know.
But I just had to let you write it out.
Yep. Right. Only thing that you can do is just kind of guide. Just guide and be there.
Correct.
And try to make sure that nothing too stupid happens.
Correct.
And I hope the people that watch this remember this. If you haven't gone through it yet, this doesn't make sense to you. I have no idea what that sound was.
It sounded like it came from the garage.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
No idea what that sound was. Anyways.
I thought you were checking to make sure we're still filming.
Oh.
We should be.
Yes.
Actually, I know we are because I can see it in the glass. So that's
Oh, thank.
I,
Good job, dude. We've caught some weird things on camera.
yes,
but
we have.
that was a weird noise over there. There is absolutely nothing wrong with this house.
There is not.
This is beautiful.
Granted, it is made of wood, and wood creaks and makes noises.
Actually, it's not even.
No, it is because when I was standing here, I was trying not to lay back. I was not trying not to lean back and forth because I'm like, it's creaking. But wood creaks. So.
It's not even that bad.
No, but where I was at, okay, where I was standing at one point it was.
Yeah, no.
I could feel it, and I was like, don't move. Don't distract him. It's not terrible.
Not like.
Anyways. Squirrel. Barge.
Spirit.
What?
It's not haunted. That's just something. I don't know. We've been saying here this whole time. Something would happen by now. We're just lucky I haven't ran into this thing again. I ran into this chandelier 8 times now. And I have blood coming out of my forehead.
No, you're good now.
No, I don't. But yeah, no, like people, and I hope that people hearing this that have gone through this and they didn't know what was going on, I hope they have just some insight. They're like, oh.
Some insight, some clarity, and some peace of mind that they're not crazy.
You're not crazy.
And that they get validation.
You're not crazy. We are nothing but biological creatures.
Correct.
And if you watch any animal as it ages, it shifts its behavior over the course of time. Same thing with us.
Yeah.
You go through a spot in life where suddenly you're just, I mean, think about it. All the stress the last few years, all the chaos going on in the world, all the bills, all the taking care of kids, all the driving, all the cars, all the houses, eventually.
Everything feels like it's out of control.
It feels like it's out of control. That's what happens to all of us. And it makes it difficult because even the most minor things during that time period could cascade to an avalanche of your emotional and mental state.
Absolutely.
So it's very important that if you are going through this, you need to just be like, wait. I am not crazy. I am not losing my mind. This is just happening. And I've also noticed this, and I know you didn't like when I said this. I've noticed this too with women when they get to around the age of 32 and it makes it heavy. I mentioned your mom for a reason because she obviously had kids. So it's for every woman and probably every man, I would say, but every woman does this too. But I've noticed that it's worse in women who have not had children.
I think for my mom, though, in her 30s is when she started having kids. So it was a mixture of both.
Impulsive, irrational decision.
Shut up. I'm glad my mom and dad made an impulsive, rash decision because I'm fucking here.
Right. See? It's not
I
always
don't
bad.
know if that's the case.
It's not
Sorry,
always.
Mom.
Sorry, Mom. She didn't even like it.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Move freaking on.
They only did it twice, and they didn't even like it. I hope they did. They did. What are we talking about?
Can we please
Anyway.
stop? What is wrong with you? I'm about to be impulsive right now and bust you up across the face.
I know. I'm trying to get you to make an impulsive or rational
Oh, you'd
decision.
like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, see? Anywho. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It is okay. And when you come out of it, I promise it gets better.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you've made decisions that you regret.
Correct.
That doesn't get any better.
No, you have to sit in that.
Yeah, you have to sit in that. But I've noticed it with women that have not had children. When they hit 32, it gets heavy. And I'm not going to say who this was for her sake. She doesn't watch this podcast. I'm still not going to say it. I've seen this to the extremes, and that person did have kids. I've seen this to extremes where you're getting frantic phone calls and it's scaring you to death.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it gets to for some women. And it's not only terrifying for your kids, for your husband, it terrifies yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what's happening.
Right.
Because you're getting scared.
Right. I mean, that's why you preach on why you have to know your own body.
Yes. You get scared. Everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
And, when like let's say you're in a relationship and you don't have kids. If this is happening and you're getting scared, you may miss someone who loves you unconditionally, that would have ridden through it with you.
Right.
So then you just leave yourself up for people who aren't going to deal with it.
Correct.
And you're going to get mistreated.
Mm-hmm.
And that's harmful to your mental health.
Absolutely. It's harmful to every aspect of who you are as a human.
Yes. And people that have gone through these things in life, when somebody's telling you, don't do this because I love you, you might want to listen.
Yeah.
Because they probably know what's going to come next.
Exactly.
Probably because they have lived through the same mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody in your life cares about you enough to say these things,
You need to listen to
you
their
need
wisdom.
to listen to their wisdom, because it's them protecting you
Yes.
from things that you don't know
Correct.
that's coming.
Just because you're not 18 anymore and not under your parents' house does not mean you do not need wisdom.
Yes. We should all be learning and growing human beings, which we
Absolutely.
all are.
Yes.
But if somebody hands you the cheat codes to life,
Freaking use them.
use them.
Oh.
I promise GTA is easier with the cheat codes.
Why would you work harder, not smarter?
Yes. And, it's somebody protecting you.
Yeah. I think you said that one time when we first started hanging out, and I was like, no, why would you use the cheat codes? And now I get it.
Yeah, use the cheat codes.
Yeah.
Listen to people who have been through it,
Correct.
Listen to the people that have made the same mistakes in life.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not missing anything.
No.
You're missing nothing. There is nothing that you are missing.
FOMO is a fake piece of shit.
YOLO and FOMO are bullshit.
Correct. That is the world's idea.
Yes, it's what society puts on everyone.
Exactly.
So if like you remove those things from your life, which I've never done YOLO or FOMO or any of those things.
I haven't either.
But remove that from your life because all that's doing is just taking your life and flushing it down the
Correct.
toilet.
Right. Like Sunday, yeah, I was a little sad I wasn't down there to, not this past Sunday, the home opener. I was a little sad, yeah. I wasn't down there to tailgate. It sucked. But I was like, I know I need to be home right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't have this fear that I was like, oh, I'm missing out. I'm missing my friends. I'm going to see y'all again. It's all good.
Yep. Yeah, everybody was pretty. I enjoyed walking down there and seeing everybody.
Right.
You know.
Like, I was fine being at home. Just a little sad, but I got over it.
I don't remember everything I said. I think I made up a different story every time I
Oh,
saw
great.
somebody. Like, oh man, she was off doing this. And,
Great. Okay. Good to know that when we go back down again, I got to figure out what story you told to which people. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks for making my job a little bit harder.
Yeah, you're welcome. See, I'm not so bad.
I guess.
Yeah, see, I'm not so bad. Also, you know, I enjoy bringing people on here.
Yeah.
Because we get different perspective from people.
Oh, absolutely.
And we talk to them and say these things and, you know, like, whatever. And I feel like every time we do, it always ends up into a great conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
And like Lexi, when me and Lexi haven't been on one together, but I was outside the one where I walked in the background during the ladies one.
The submission one.
Yes. And so I've gotten a chance to talk to your friend Lexi, you know, for a little bit. And so I'm not counting her wedding. Like I'm not counting her wedding. Sorry.
Her wedding was an interesting day.
Yeah,
It was a good day.
it was a great day.
We realized we are not young anymore. We cannot stay out till 4 a.m.
You did. I think I just got back to Nashville, so it wouldn't bother me.
It was a few months after Nashville.
Oh.
Either way, we realized we're not that young.
Yeah, I don't typically party that hard.
No, and we were partying with a 20-year-old, so like,
Oh God.
that was not wise.
No.
But we still love that person.
No. What a blast.
It was.
But
You've gotten to talk with
I'm
Lexi.
gonna talk to her, and even in those conversations, like, we haven't been on camera with each other and talked to each other. But she would tell you that coming on here and doing this is not easy. Like, it's really not. And I'm sure Jake would say the same thing.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm on here with somebody, I try leading the conversation or, you know,
Guiding it. Yeah.
guiding the conversation. And it always ends up turning into a good one.
Right. And I don't mind when you and I do that too, because like, I say like it's your job as a man, but like we ebb and flow, but also like it's your job as a man.
Yeah, I know.
So,
And I like bringing men on here and having discussions with men because I feel like a lot of men don't have those types of discussions with each
No,
other.
they do not.
Because
even your conversation with Wolf, even though it was like centered kind of around like the city and what was going on, it was still a great conversation.
right. And I don't think too many men get to have that opportunity to have that kind of conversation. And I think it's just good.
Yeah.
For all of us, because other people can hear it, other people can see it, and we're not loaded, so we don't have AI to make our videos.
No,
So,
clearly not.
so
This is a real raw human.
this is just being genuine human beings and having these kind of conversations. Because I know the people who are hearing this value it and appreciate what we do. And this is a kind of, honestly, when we started this podcast, I never thought in a million years we would be having these kind of conversations. I never thought in a million years we would be talking about the political structure of Cincinnati. I never thought we would talk about God. I never thought we would talk about steps in life and things that you can do to make yourself happy.
Right. Like we started with a niche of like, this is going to be about Cincinnati, places about Cincinnati, and it has gone in a completely different direction, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
Yeah, no, we never planned on it going this way, and it just kind of did.
Right.
And I'm thankful for it because, you know, we're getting to have these conversations. People are getting to hear people do something that I think a lot of people aren't doing these days.
Mm-hmm.
And that's talking to each other and
Face to face.
communicating with each other.
Yes.
And like being honest.
Yes.
And open with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And feeling the safe space to do so.
Absolutely.
And, you know, with all the things going on in our country and in the world, I think these things need to happen between all of us. We need to just talk because
just be kind.
No matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, my drummer, I just called him my drummer. The drummer I played with, we've become pretty good friends real quick. And he doesn't have the same political views as me. He's in a very different aspect of his life.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't care.
Yeah.
Like we are very far from just, politics are below us as human beings. So we just like look at it and like, yep, wow, look what they're doing.
Yeah.
So he'll talk shit about Trump and I'll talk shit about Trump because I'm a open-minded person.
Correct.
And then we discuss the good things about Trump and then we discuss the good things about other side. Like,
you meet in the middle.
yeah. Now I tell him, I'm happy that Trump is in there. I'm not so happy about a lot of things, but I don't, and this is coming from a previously registered Democrat. And we have these conversations.
Right.
And it's just great. And
Yeah.
somebody I just met.
You hit it off instantly.
Yeah. And it was just like.
I mean, that just shows the genuineness of it, because even when you and I met, we hit it off instantly. It felt like I was meeting up with somebody I'd already known for 10 plus years.
Right.
And we had had very light conversation before we had ever met.
Yeah. And
Granted, I let you just talk my ear off for like 4 hours.
I know.
It was needed for both of us.
And honestly, what's funny is we met by somebody I have never met in my life. I've just talked on the phone with.
Yeah.
Because of this podcast. And all that is because you're just talking to other human beings, not caring about their political views, not caring about their opinions.
Correct.
You're listening to them and just talking it out,
Right.
but you're not attacking each other. You're not getting pissed.
No.
You're just talking
Correct.
like two human beings being like, hey, what's your viewpoint on the world at the moment?
Exactly.
And that doesn't mean it's always a good thing.
No.
The funny part is that even though he has opposite views of me and I, like if I'm looking at a business being ran, looking at the business of the United States of America, my views are very different.
Correct.
But we still meet in the middle. Like we still meet right here. It's just, if you talk about it, you find out that you actually hate the same things. Like,
Isn't there a song about that?
maybe, I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, there is.
Which one?
I start walking my way, you start walking yours.
Oh, made in Atlanta. Oh. Hey, and if you're a musician, this house has some good acoustics.
Yes,
Do
it
you hear
does.
that? But yeah, like it's hard for me to do these kind of episodes because I only talk this way to you. So I
Correct.
didn't, I don't want to.
And that's the other thing is like we're being a little more open. I'm noticing with each episode, we are still very private people. So
Yeah, we're very like we're
we know that balance of when to shut up
yeah,
because that is something you have to have. You have to be slow to speak
yes,
and slow to anger. But I think people are also waiting for us to have like a drag out episode where we just like go at it.
wait till y'all see the blooper reel.
Oh boy. I think that's the one people are waiting for to see if like we actually like really like genuinely like love each other, if we fucking hate each other, and this is all just like
Fake.
an act.
Maybe it is.
There might be a body bag in the back room.
We are out here in the country.
Oh shit. I didn't think this one through all the way through. Shit.
No, you did not. Impulsive, irrational decisions.
Full circle.
Yeah, no, I didn't plan on this podcast going this way, but I'm glad it did, and I hope that we are reaching to people on a level of knowing that this is coming from love and kindness from
Correct.
us. This isn't, we don't attack anyone, and we don't talk shit about anybody on here.
No.
We have been attacked for the things we've said on here, and we've been attacked for
Many things, and Joe doesn't let me be petty.
sorry.
I am a woman.
I say she's a woman. And it's just been an enjoyable ride. And
And we're just gonna let the podcast go where the podcast goes.
Yeah, we're
'Cause
just-
I think it's funny on that very first episode. You're like, we're not gonna talk about politics. We're not gonna talk about God. And I can remember in my head, I'm like, that's what you think. And just like I'm saying it in my head, and now it's like, here it is.
right. And like, we open this platform for people to come on and talk. If there's something they want to talk about.
Correct.
If you're a musician and you want to just come on here and play music for a minute, go ahead and do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you just want to get on here and say something and put your opinion out there,
Correct.
and then we can just talk about it, we can do that.
Correct. Once we get business phones, people can just call in and we put a phone on the table and the three of us have a conversation.
We can do that
If
too.
you live out of nowhere around us.
That's true. There's a lot of people
Don't ask
around.
us to do a Zoom call because I don't know how to figure out that shit.
I hate Zoom calls.
It makes me think of work, and this is not work. This is a passion,
Yeah.
and I'd like to keep it.
We could put like a table and then like a computer here and then just her face. It's like,
weird.
how's it going?
No.
But, we value people's input and we value people's response to these things,
Yeah.
even if it's good or bad.
Right.
Because we like to know like what.
Yeah, we've got some random YouTube comments that are not very kind, but I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah. And
But then we've also got some like good feedback and like criticism. I'm like, thank you
Yes.
for that. We appreciate it.
yeah, like and I enjoy people when they're like, when they don't attack what we're saying, they say, hey, when you're all talking like this, try this out, or watch how you say these things, or something like that, because to us, it's just us being us, and we're
Yeah.
just like, listen, whatever. But for other people, it may not be taken in a way because they don't know who we are. So
Correct. We have to, I guess, try to be professional.
yeah, we know who we are.
Right.
And I think people that come on here realize that people don't realize who they are,
Yes.
which adds a different level of difficulty.
Correct. And the other thing is people believe everything they see online without knowing a person first.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like,
That's hilarious to me.
right. Like,
Or they do know you and they see something online and then they're like, oh, fuck that shit. I can't be friends with them. Oh, okay.
yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean, that's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
Still love you.
Yeah, right. Still love you
Wish
to
you the
death.
best. So,
But this conversation, I feel like there's conversations that people need to have. If there is something in life that you know, and you know someone that is coming up in the world, even if they're in their 20s, even if you're in your 20s, make sure you're giving them wisdom of life.
Absolutely.
Say, hey, I've done this before. I've been here before. This is what happens.
No, and that's the thing too. Even there are people who are younger than me that are going to have wisdom for on what their season of life they are in now. I eventually will be at. Those are people I'm going to go and get some wisdom from because they've been through it.
Yes. And
I do not care if they're older or younger.
Yeah. And like, we're all here to help each other, you know,
Yes.
get through this journey.
Yes.
And it's quite an adventure sometimes.
That was a understatement.
Yeah. So like, and I hope people that are hearing this are finally seeing a different side of us, so we're like, hey, because I know when I ran into a few people and I was just talking to them, I think they were like, whoa, because I was just being my normal self.
Right.
And I think they were like, oh man, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, dude, this is just me.
I think you and I both forget that we can be very intimidating.
Yeah, I know. Do we want to go into why?
Because we both know that we are strong individuals and our identity is a male and a woman.
Yeah. This is why I told Jake, if you start behaving like a king and viewing yourself as a king walking this earth, that is what women are looking for biologically.
Yep.
And if you're a woman and you start treating yourself as if she's a queen and how a queen would behave and act, you will step into your feminine power.
Absolutely. That was on full display yesterday
Yeah.
for a certain lady.
I don't know anything about that one, so this just...
The memorial that took place yesterday.
Yes. Now I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Regardless of how you feel about that situation, if you just take the situation and put it over here, and you're watching human beings speak, that was awesome.
Oh, absolutely.
Everything was, if you just remove the subject matter, like you're sitting in a college communications class and you have to listen to somebody give a speech.
11 days after 11 days after something catastrophic that has happened
You
to them.
have to say it was powerful.
Absolutely.
And I thought it was just one of those moments where you're witnessing not just men, but you're witnessing a woman step into her feminine power.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And she was saying the same thing that we say on here all the time. Ladies,
Correct.
step into your feminine power. Take care of your man.
Correct.
And, she was talking about, I mean, I'm a guy, so I say it a little differently because I'm like, where the hell are men with fucking balls around here? Grow some testicular fortitude, for God's sake. She put it more elegant than I do.
She did.
But she's also a woman. If I'm a man,
Correct.
I'm sitting there like, different. But very good.
Yes.
And, it's not an attack on anybody and how they're living their life. You can change your behavior. You can change your attitude. You can change these things.
Absolutely.
You just have to look inward.
She did one of the greatest things that a lot of people cannot do. And
Yes.
that causes people to think.
Yes. You
Because
gotta.
even I struggle with that one.
Yep. You gotta look inward. How else are you supposed to know yourself?
Exactly.
Because if you haven't looked inward on yourself and thought about the mistakes you've made and thought about even the good things you've done and your accomplishments, because it can't always be negative. You got to look at your accomplishments as well.
Correct.
And then when you look at your accomplishments, think to yourself, would the kind of person that had these accomplishments be proud of this behavior?
Mm-hmm.
And you want to look inward and remind yourself that you need to forgive yourself for the things that you've done in life. And I'm not saying that like I'm some saint, because I've had to do this. But it's the only way to grow, because you have to look inward and forgive yourself for the things that you didn't realize was causing you damage and trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to heal yourself before it's too late.
Correct.
And this is, I just had a thought go through my head. I'm like, this is why people think that I'm nuts, is because I am a man talking like this. I feel like a woman talking like this would be normal.
Mm-hmm.
But a man talking like this is like, what? But, and I know me talking about women on here is coming out of a male's mouth. But don't look at it as a human being is speaking on humanness.
Correct.
So it's not like I'm sitting here saying women are irrational, impulsive humans.
I forgot the M word, but yeah.
Magnificent?
Manipulators?
Oh, I'm glad you said it. And I mean, what you're saying also isn't wrong.
No.
Because if you look at people's psychological makeup,
Mm-hmm.
some tend to be very controlling and manipulative.
It's because they're in their wrong energy.
Yes. If you just get to a different energy level and learn to control your emotions and learn to feel your emotions, and the hard one, express your emotions. If you learn to do that in a healthy way,
Mm-hmm.
your life will get better.
Absolutely.
Your overall state of being will get better.
Mm-hmm.
So then when you're going through something at 32, it's not so bad.
Correct.
Because it could be worse.
Yeah. It absolutely could be.
I've seen people I loved and cherished destroy their lives.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that they would have done that had they known what it felt like to be on the other side.
Correct.
And because I know that if somebody knew what it felt like,
Mm-hmm.
they wouldn't do it.
Correct.
And it's just something that I think people need to talk about more,
We do.
just being on this earth.
Yeah.
But I think that's all I got on it.
Okay.
Going on the market here soon.
Yeah,
Give us a shout out if you're looking for a house. This is a beautiful one.
it is.
Yeah. I'm going to attempt not to hit my head
Yeah,
on the
let's not.
chandelier anymore. I'm sure I will at least do it 4 more times before I'm done in here. So, do I have to do it?
Oh, we're done?
Oh, are we done?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, we'll go ahead.
Oh, it's Cincinnati against the world, and we're at the helm.
Cabin in the woods.
I'm gonna murder Joe now.
Oh,